want from the White House, not words. In short, Mr. President, if you are listening, you've had enough of your fireside chats. It's time to...
Criticism, damn it. Criticism.
I know.
It's awful.
Anybody see the Washington Post this morning?
My friends, I say again, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Franklin, you've already been elected.
Every cloud has a silver lining. You're never fully dressed without a smile.
I'll offer word box and a friend, Franklin.
Thank you, Howard. Show them in. Oliver. Good of you to have come.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Well, who is this we have here?
Mr. President, this is my good friend Annie.
Annie?
She so wanted to meet you that I couldn't resist bringing her along.
Of course, the little girl who sang so beautifully on the radio last night.
Annie, this is President Roosevelt.
How do you do, President Roosevelt?
How do you do, Annie?
Thank you, President Roosevelt.
Well, shall we begin?
Annie, if you'll wait outside, I'll...
No, Oliver, let Annie say. Having a child on hand will keep us on our best behavior.
Thank you, Mr. President. Annie?
Harold, I don't even want to hear as much of a gosh out of you.
Franklin, a child.
Now, Oliver, since you speak for those happy few Americans who have any money left, I'd like you to begin with your view on matters.
Mr. President, in the words of Calvin Coolidge, the business of this country is business. Yes, and for the good of you, the country, Wall Street, and me, we've got to get my factories open and the workers back to work.
According to my latest figures, there are now 15 million Americans out of work and 50 million without any visible means of support.
Mr. President, if I might say so, unemployment is not our worst problem. The dispatch from Germany are becoming more and more disturbing each day. There could be war.
Germany, hell. There's people that are starving.
Harold, I know that, but in the long run, we're not.
Cordell, for people who are starving, there is no long run.
The trouble is that it's all happening at once. The stock market had taken out the nosedive.
Sit down strikes rights.
Floods, dust storms.
And the FBI still hasn't caught Al Capone. Well, at least we're all agreed on one thing. The situation is hopeless and is getting worse.
Henry, I'd like to see those figures.